Just a stone's throw from historic Monument Circle in downtown Indianapolis. We are at the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Indianapolis Colts. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. A nice move at midfield. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Darius Leonard came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Cousins trying to lay one up deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll go down at the 28.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the Steelers.
Eluding the pressure right. His throw at about the 5. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Buying, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Cousins now. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. On third down, Cousins. He's going to wind up and air it out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Cousins pass intercepted. The Colts take over.
First and 10, Taylor now.
The 22-yard line.
Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
They begin on the ground here with Connor. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
After one, a 14-3 ball game.
To score, Colts 14, Steelers 3.
They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31. Throwing is Cousins. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Connor. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. On the draw is Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 42-yard line.
2nd and 11. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They start with a give to counter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
The score, Colts 28, Steelers 3.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this carries into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
Cousins.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 38.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try to wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Cousins now from the 50. Eluding the pressure right. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Coach TD. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally, and you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Escapes the defender, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Colts 45. Steelers.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Cousins from the gun on third. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now here's Ross. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Taylor. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To Juju Smith.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the 3rd quarter.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Heels ripping there defensively.
Cousins. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 30 yards. Then the Steelers are able to at least knock the deficit down a bit.
Is good.
Extra point put through by Boswell as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. If they can finish this one out, they'll book a date in the AFC title game next Sunday, and it looks good so far as they try to run some clock here in this 4th quarter. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
5-yard line.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit short. They don't have great coverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That is out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Their own 4-yard line.
They start the drive with Connor. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. To the right side to Eric Ebron. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Completion here to Claypool. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angle.
And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Cousins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 6 catches in the wild card victory last week, and now 6 catches here and a 1st down. To throw is Cousins. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Again, it's Cousins. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They run once more with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.